Professor Jerry Cox was a pioneer in computer science, and I am pleased to announce that the Becker Archives has acquired the Jerome Cox Papers. We are honored to be entrusted with preserving this important collection that details the history of medical computing here at the Washington University School of Medicine. Jerry Cox was recruited to Washington University in 1955 by Hallowell Davis, the internationally renowned hearing expert and director of research at the Central Institute for the Deaf.
Hal was inspiring in a couple ways. He was inspiring as a mentor, and he was awe-inspiring in his ways of thinking about physiology problems. And so when he came to the door and asked me if I would be interested in a position at CID, I hardly thought twice about it.
Professor Cox joined the faculty of Washington University in 1955 as an assistant professor within the Central Institute for the Deaf. He began his career in electrical engineering and physical acoustics, where he worked to pioneer the field of early detection of deafness. As investigators started using computers in their research, the focus of his work shifted to computer communications, imaging, and biomedical computing. And in 1964, Professor Cox founded the Biomedical Computer Laboratory at the Washington University School of Medicine. This led to the extensive implementation of computers to assist in research across campus.
I wrote a proposal, and to my very great surprise, it was awarded, and I left CID to start the lab across the street here at 700 South Euclid. Medicine is an information-rich activity and an obvious candidate for computers.
Throughout his distinguished 4-decade career at Washington University, Professor Cox made significant contributions, including pioneering research in radiation treatment planning, cardiac arrhythmia detection, and computer programming in the use of CT and PET scanners to diagnose cancer and evaluate treatment. Professor Cox was also a distinguished administrator who served as the head of the Electrical Engineering Department at the Central Institute for the Deaf, the director of the Biomedical Computer Laboratory, and the chair of the computer laboratories at the medical campus. He also founded and chaired the university's Department of Computer Science from 1975 to 1991.
I guess my personal difficulties had to do with the transition from being one of the guys to the boss, and that was a tough transition for me, but apparently it worked okay.
Professor Cox's extraordinary career is well documented in his archival collection, which will soon be open to researchers interested in the history of medical computing here at the Becker Archives. This is an extensive collection consisting of roughly 70 cubic feet of his personal research and the research output of the laboratories he managed here at Washington University. The Becker Archive staff is currently arranging, describing, and inventorying this collection, and we look forward to sharing it with our researchers soon.
I knew that computers were going to be very important, but I had no inkling of how sweeping and rapid the changes would turn out to be.